Right, Elle, keep forgetting you're a Leo. And a 15. Not much hope for you really, you see. Bless you. Right. So what does Elle need to know this time? Spirit. What's the most important thing? We'll find your card first, Elle, and then we'll see where we go from there, yeah? Getting very hot, Al. Don't know why. Might be high blood pressure. Might be some sort of bug. Don't know. Just watch out for it in you or someone else. You know, you can fast forward this if you want to. What the hell? Why are they showing me a tube of germaline? That must mean something. Put germaline on it. I haven't heard anybody use that for years. Germaline. I don't even know what it's actually used for. Is it burns or something like that? I don't know. Going a bit off cock there. Germaline. I don't use germaline anymore. Somebody's showing me a tube of germaline. I guess that was their go-to for any ailments. But you can't put germaline on a fever. So I don't know what that's about. But I'm getting very lightheaded. So someone's not quite with it for some reason. And I'm now getting a pain like possibly you would get before a stroke or a heart attack on my right arm. So you might know who that is. Sent your year really. Not that it's been anybody's year, but it's not yours. You've got a lot to go through. As if you haven't gone through enough already. And there you are. Thank God for that. You're reversed. It means no toxicity. Nothing toxic in your life. You're leaving it behind if there is. So. Oh dear. So. I would say, if I had to say anything, there is definitely a third party going on here. 3 years, 3 months, no celebrations and no reunions. So if you're planning one or planning to go to one, I don't see it happening. Because there is an unfortunate change about to take place. You can't even see them cards, can you? Sorry. Those born on the 10th, living or past, state for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. So something's about to change. And there is an offer or a message of love, unconditional love coming to your way, but no commitment yet. Because there is some sort of infatuation with an outsider. So you probably are refusing to move forward because of that. Or there is still communications with an outsider. something needs to be ended first. The chapter needs to be ended first. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. Those born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. So it may be that if you're involved with someone in some sort of third party, that you believe they're reuniting with someone and they're not. But something has to end, something has to be over, and it's positive for you. So it brings a conclusion to a matter in a good way for you. And the number 21 is important. Then we've got health services. So I know that you do work within the health services. So it could be that you're leaving behind that job and going somewhere else. You have to go where you're happy. Travel is indicated. You might have to go within to make this decision or travel somewhere else. You're not meant to go this next part of the journey alone. Spirit are sending you someone to walk with you, which I believe is this love. Those born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It does suggest issues with the intestines and the abdomen, but these will be healed. Or that you have to go with your gut instinct, like I said. You have to be prepared to travel light and not get too attached to material things, which is good because you're leaving behind that material side of life and what other people think of you. You don't care what other people think anymore. You're going to rebel and do what makes you happy. It is Capricorn energy, your card, and it is about issues with the knees and bones. So there could be a problem. But it's good because you're releasing yourself from a toxic situation. And something you've been working on for a very long time is about to pay off. But there will be no celebration or reunion for someone. So it may mean that something you've been waiting for a long time is paying off and you'll have to travel. So you will miss an important reunion or celebration. Let's see, shall we? So what is this change? Why is it so good? And what does I need to know regarding it? So it's been a heavy burden that you've been carrying, and I don't think it's yours. Yeah, there is an enemy overcome. Possibly an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And what crosses you is me. Or the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium. Those born on the 2nd or the 29th, living or past. Date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. There's your truth, there's their truth, and somewhere in the middle is the whole truth. This person knows there are grey areas, and so don't be jumping to conclusions, Al. Be careful what goes in your mouth, as in diet and medication, which I'm particularly worried about with the lightheadedness, and what comes out your mouth, as in words written or spoken. Christmas, a turkey and a heron are your animal totems, and you need to look them up. Number 11 is important with this card. It's the carnival people, the travellers, the psychic, the medium, etc. Now, they've given us this card twice. What cannot be changed is change itself. And even though it may be a change that you do not enjoy because you're a fixed sign, so you'll fight against it every step of the way, it is what's best for you. So this number 10 is now positive. So for some reason this change is what needs to happen, and it will be a blessing in disguise. We've got the dog, the rabbit, the beaver, the fish, the eagle, the rooster and the robin, all animal totems, and a pregnancy. So fertility, abundance, a run of good luck, that cannot be changed. So you may be going through a run of bad luck at the minute, but that good luck is coming once you release yourself from this toxic situation. Those born 1951, 1970 and 1993, plus or minus 12 February to February, may be involved, and a Scorpio and a Pisces. The root of the problems is your mind. You're playing, or somebody's playing mind games with you. You are trapped in a mental prison of your own making, and you know you can get out of this if you want to, but you fear doing that. In the past, as a water sign, definitely a mature man who loves you unconditionally. There's no two ways about that one. In the immediate future, if you're waiting for an apology or an offer for finances or work or whatever it is, you're going to be disappointed. Hell will freeze over before they make the apology, so you might have to. It could be a man in uniform, it could be somebody born 1988 plus or minus 12, it could be somebody of darker complexion, it could be a Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn. In the present, there is equal give and take, reciprocity. It's a two-way street and it's good, possibly between you and the bane. In your love life though, there is your wishes and dreams not coming true right now because somebody refuses to open a Pandora's box, which fits with the other. They know the chaos that's going to come out of it, but they don't know that the hope that it'll bring, the healing and the freedom. There may be issues with the ankles and legs and groups and the wider society. So whoever this is that you're dealing with or in your emotional life, I think there is a group or society or just they worry about what people think more than you do. Those born on the 17th, living or past date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. The Three of Cups is reversed again, so that celebration, you know, or that reunion isn't going to happen, but it's in your hopes and fears. So you may fear that it's going to happen, it isn't. May the 1st is mentioned. And the World reversed. So you've got these two cards in both reads. Never happens. And the opposite way around. So you haven't ended this yet. This phase isn't over yet. When you do, the change for the better will happen. But for now, you are going through unfavourable run of luck, something not good happening. So you have to release yourself from a toxic situation. You know what it is. Bring it to a close, but in a good way. There will be delays in travel if you're worried about travel. So I think there's some sort of reunion that was planned that doesn't come off, but you haven't got to knee-jerk reaction and assume the worst, because I know what your temper can be like. Yeah, patience pays off. Anything you do as a team pays off. So something's not over yet, and there still is. Yeah, you manifest your own reality. Something to do with the family, the tribe, maybe mother, father and a child, and someone is travelling definitely. The obstacles to overcome is the pot of the gold at the end of the rainbow, the mother energy, the memories, some sort of bad memory, an elephant in the room. But your elephant is your animal totem. And what cannot be changed is this is a cycle that's going to keep going round and round and round until you get off it. Yeah, never ending story is the root of the trouble. There's always summer. It's always going round and round. So you've got to end this cycle, You maybe tried to mend a situation in the past. But TikTok, we're running out of time, Al. 8 minutes past 10 is on the clock. That means something. But your happiness is coming. So hold on to that. Sit back and observe people. See who comes to you rather than you going to them and being there for them all the time. There is some sort of trickery here somewhere because the fox is in the hen house. Number 49 is important. So just stand back and observe. See how people treat others. See how they behave to you when you're not giving to them. Because you are building something for the future. See who's loyal in the heart to you. There is a soulmate energy there. So the owl brings wisdom. You've got 2 owls there. Look them up as your animal totem. Number 35, but there is a loyal heart. So, yeah, it's not over yet. There's a bit more to go. So let me think. What do I want? Now, this is a 2, which I said, didn't I? Me. Anybody born on the 2nd? Me. It is me. Or somebody born on the 2nd. It's your intuition, your psychic ability. The tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, the traveller, the carnival people. Something to do with the family, your roots. So be very careful what goes in your mouth, as in medication and diet, and what comes out of it, as in words written or spoken. All things must come to the soul from its root, from where it was planted. What does your gut say? You are getting hidden messages. Your intuition is giving you self-protection. Its placement by sign and house indicates the areas which are most emotional or sensitive. The moon represents what is felt instinctively, what is at the core of your emotion. In the astrological chart, the moon is our soul. It shows the intimate side of who we are. The moon represents your security, the home you grew up in, so this may be something to do with the home life. Like not your home, but where you came from. There's something you feel instinctively. The need to hide away and recoup your energies. So you're feeling like you're withdrawing from people, which is a good thing. Sit back and observe. See who comes to you. And the female principle. So it could be your mum, your sister, mothers and pregnancy. It also signifies a grandmother and even old age. So geriatric issues, like I said about the knees and bones, could be an issue. Shyness, reticence, and things occur in the darkness. Something's going on at night time. The moon shows how we respond emotionally to what we feel most deeply. Some believe the moon represents who we are in secret, and also memories from who we were in the past. So maybe there's something from the past, an issue you have with your mother or your sister or yourself from the past. But it must not stop you from shining. There will be fluctuations in your life because the moon brings mood swings every 2.5 days. Future fame, governing the masses, and being popular. You may have trouble controlling your emotions, yes. You may want to do things that are safe. You are very sensitive and you must gauge any feelings before entering a room or being with people you don't know. You like working alone, but you are also dependent on how others are responding to you now. The arts and helping professions suit you. You would do well working with persons with mental or emotional problems or anyone who needs counselling, so bear that in mind. It's also a good time to rely upon your imagination and pay attention to your dreams, so keep a dream journal. When this card turns up in a reading, it's not as it seems because something is being obscured, yes. You may feel you have lost your direction or that you don't have all of the information, yes, that's why you feel trapped. There is much you are sensing, but you may be hesitant to act. It may look as if it is difficult to cut through the fog to get to the real truth of any situation. Substance abuse, now I was getting that. Issues may touch your life, not necessarily you, but certain individuals, someone around you. After growing close to someone, the energy may feel smothering and restrictive. Insecurities may arise and there may be feelings of paranoia. We love our moon though. She makes us feel safe. So there's somebody that you love, but you've got some really strong gut feelings about something. And you will win sooner or later. It's important now not to accept any false pictures or misapprehend the truth. So be very careful what you believe to be true. Go with your gut instinct. Neptune is karmic situations, secrets and hidden enemies, and you've got the hidden enemy, but you are overcoming them. Deception is possible. Things are cloudy right now, and it's a good time to open your mind to visions as well as appreciating women's wisdom and intuition. As shy and tentative as the moon is, she still represents fame and crowds. When you think of the moon card, think mystery, birth, tribes. We've had tribes already, so family definitely. Unanswered questions and sometimes sudden fame. Someone from your past is about to re-enter your life. Any romance that starts now will be strange yet compelling and even familiar. What did I say? An important meeting for you may occur in the evening hours, so pay close attention to the energies that swirl around you. It's a good time to rely on your gut. So go with your gut instinct, Al. You know what's best for you. So you're getting too down and fed up. You need to be a bit more light-hearted. Your love life is being affected by the kids, and so you're finding it hard to express your feelings to someone. What cannot be changed is you are going to get to know someone better, and it will make your bond grow. The root of your problems is you're trying to give you a relationship a chance, but there is a new love that's entered your life in the past. There will be a proposal, I think, or a date or something coming up. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, but you have to remember to make yourself happy. Don't get codependent on anybody. Be happy in yourself. Yeah, this is about a marriage. This is about a wedding. Somebody may be going to propose, but you have to make yourself happy first. Love yourself first. That's the most important thing. I don't care who proposes to you. If you're not happy, don't agree with it. But very soon you're going to have to make a decision. So somebody may be asking you to marry him. Or there may be issues in your love life to do with somebody being married. And you don't trust them. But just step back and watch and see what happens. That doesn't mean pretend you don't care about somebody. You tell them exactly how you feel and you lay it on the line, and then if you have to, you walk away and watch. Somebody here is trying to do the right thing, and somebody is putting off the inevitable. There we go. Fertility. Now, if you don't want to get pregnant, I suggest you keep your legs crossed, because there is something here about sex and fertility, and it's mentioned it more than once, but knowing you, I wouldn't have thought there's any sort of possibility of that, but there we go. So as well as back stress problems, but fertility is the most important thing here. It's also abundance. So it's about birth and growth. It's about having the courage to seek new opportunities and the wisdom to grow from your experiences. Creating new experiences can be challenging, but for some people it's a journey they eagerly embrace, and so should you. The beauty of new experiences is that they provide opportunities to create outcomes which could not have been manifested without the chance to grow. So, like I said, that change that you don't want to happen gives you the chance to grow. Watching dreams and wishes grow and develop in front of your own eyes is a truly spiritual journey. A journey which will be filled with wondrous stories awaiting the right circumstances to blossom. So you might have to be patient, and you're not good at that either. This is an amazing time for you and a brilliant phase of manifestation. Now we're going back to the imagine. You manifest your own reality. So if you're sat there sulking and thinking it's not going to happen, then it won't. If you're positive and know it's going to happen, it will. Think about it carefully and then tell the universe of your intent. What is it you need and what do you want? They are waiting to grant you a new future, the one you've worked so hard for. You never gave up, even when others doubted your ability to accomplish what you believed in. Belief in yourself has placed you in the most perfect position to write your own life story and have that happy ending that you dreamed of. What's it going to be, Al? It's up to you. Again, Spirit, you're not listening. Spirit LY. Number 34. I don't think this is ever a challenger. I may be wrong. Yeah, it's never a challenger, it's always an ally. The aid of all the angels. When you enter their realm, know that your sincere prayers will be answered. So stick to what you believe in, but it will be according to the will of the divine. This also represents divine intervention and the potential of miracles to heal and transform as if by magic. But you have to have the faith. Whatever your circumstances, heavenly beings are watching over you. The winged wise ones give you a glimpse of the future by offering messages whispered on the wind. So it could be in a song on the radio, it could be on the TV, it could be birds, animals, insects. You know what to do. The numbers on a clock, look them up. These are translated within you as inspired thoughts, so that something might pop into your head, write it down, your dad will teach you how. Instantly unraveling the past and revealing the present. Be aware of your higher consciousness. This is a good time to observe your thoughts through meditation, always observing those thoughts. That self is akin to the winged wise ones who have come to help you soar. Meditation now is just thinking nice thoughts. And then when your mind wanders, the messages will come. Okay? We'll have one wicker and then the light workers, and we'll call that a day, I think, because the message is there. Yeah, the wheel. It's all about change. 3 times you've got the wheel. And number 16, massively important. Fate is taking a hand in this, Al, because you've buggered it up somewhere along the line. So, known by many names, the 3 fates spin, measure and cut the thread of your life. They determine how long it will be and what you will make of it. While you make your own choices from day to day and moment to moment, the larger tapestry of your destiny is in the hands of the wise ones, who see it as an entirety. Aligning yourself with the destiny leads to great success. There are larger forces at work in the present situation, so fighting against the inevitable change what seems inevitable, is not constructive. You are being guided towards your truest and highest purpose, which may not be revealed until a much later date, so you have to go with the flow. Destiny and karma at work. Your choices will bring consequences. You are aligned with the true nature of your destiny. Remember one thing, if your life ended tomorrow, what would you regret? And you never regret what you did do, only what you didn't do. So remember that. And finally, so go for it, Al. I don't care what it is. I don't care who agrees with it, who likes it, who doesn't. If you want it, you'll get it. Go for it. Be happy. Because you've got Spirit's blessing. So it cannot be wrong. Yeah, it's initiation. You're at the fork in the road. It's your rite of passage, Al. Stop making that tunnel longer. The light at the end of the tunnel is there, but you keep making that tunnel longer, putting excuses in the way. I don't know why, unless it's to do with the third party or the kids. I don't know. You're making excuses. You know you can do this if you want. It's 68, so it could be 1968. It could be the number 68. Everything's a message, you know that. Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey of the soul pilgrim to take somewhere sacred. That's this. Oh wait, that's it. That's that one. The Hermit, taking your journey. But only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated, because you're headed somewhere sacred, somewhere more beautiful than you could imagine. Okay? Initiation requires that we cross that threshold, from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose everything in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth of meaning. Initiation, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief or devastation. But it is through these seeming hardships that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin that journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you're in the middle of this initiation right now, you will get through this. And one day soon you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It's going to be worth it, and you're closer than you think. This is your rite of passage. All you have to do is cross the threshold. Everything's going to be okay. Just keep telling yourself that and keep moving forwards. Brilliant. Thanks for listening.